Hi everyone, my name is Ivy and you are now tuned in to Sunken Thoughts with Ivy. So today we're going to talk about how to handle a new beginning. The first thing would be, how did you get to this point? Did you spend your cash unwisely? Did you put too much into the marketing and not enough into the actual product? We want to figure out the main source of why you are in the position that you're in. And then after you figure that out, we want to figure out what can we do different. So if you put too much money into marketing the first time around, maybe pull back a little bit on the marketing and put more emphasis and money or time into actually building the brand. Another thing would be to reflect on the good side too. What did you learn from it? Like, what things did work for you? You want to most definitely keep those. You don't want to get rid of everything and start fresh. You keep the things that work for you and enhance on the things that didn't work for you. How to move forward without repeating the same cycles. And one of the biggest things would be, let's say if it's marketing, you want to say, I want to budget this so I make sure that I don't go over budget for the actual marketing side of things. If it's a relationship, you want to say, hey, I want to set certain boundaries if we're going to continue this relationship, and I have certain standards that I would expect you to abide by. So this is something that I accept, and this is something that I would not accept. And then from there, you will move forward or you will let it go. Another big one is to be in a place where change is happening. If you're trying to change and move forward, you can't still be mad at the person. If it's a business and you're trying to change and evolve, what you want to do is be around people that are evolving, people that are doing good for themselves. Go around different businesses, make new friends, anything to advance yourself. Like, connections are everything. Have to be disciplined enough in order to better yourself. Like, you have to stay on it. You have to keep pushing forward.
One of the big things is to not compromise.
What I mean by not compromising is don't settle for less. If you feel like you deserve a $100,000 car, then work towards that goal. You worked for that. If that's a goal for you, then push forward and go and get it. Don't compromise with none of your goals. Don't compromise with who you are. Be yourself at all times. Don't let nobody tell you that you're too much or you're not enough. Don't be so quick to fit in, okay? It's okay to be original. It's okay to be different. It's better to be different. If everybody was the same, it'd be boring as fuck, okay? And also, creativity comes out of you being different. Make something that somebody else ain't never made before. That's how you're gonna get, you wanna be rich? Make something somebody else ain't never made before. Do something where people are like, dang, I should have did that. You can do so much in the world. Like, for me, I wanna make a difference. So I wanna help women evolve when they're going through doubts and depression. That's how I wanna contribute to the world. And I'm not compromising with that. Like, that's what I wanna do. Doing normal things is why you have a normal life. You wanna be rich and you wanna do all this and that, but you're not doing anything different. Let's say this, if you wanted to get a promotion at work, and you and all your coworkers are doing the same thing, you're not going to get that promotion. You want to know why? Because when they promote you or they reward you, it's because you go above and beyond. Not because you're basic. Not because you're doing everything everybody else does. No. So you have to do something unique in order to better yourself, period. Like, you have to be different. One of my biggest pet peeves is people that act like other people or try to fit in. Like, okay, sis, just because you like chocolate don't mean all of a sudden you gotta like chocolate. You ain't even never eat chocolate before. In fact, you're allergic. Like, no, be yourself. Just because she goes out to the club every weekend to find new booze, don't mean you gotta be that girl. If you want to settle down, settle down. You done missed out on a blessing because you out here trying to be a hoe because you think it's cute because your friend's doing it and you want to fit in with them. Like, no, girl, get your life together. No, boy, get your shit together. Just because your homeboys out here selling drugs, trapping, robbing banks don't mean you need to go ride with them. Period. Like, be your own person. When you do something, do it for you. When you do something, do it because you want to do it, not because everybody around you doing it. Like, I can't stand that. Like, don't be around me. Don't be near me. I don't like ordinary people. I like people that are different. If you know anything about me, people that I've dated have been out of the box, spontaneous, crazy a little bit, like not normal, which kind of gets me in trouble sometimes, but I don't like somebody that's everybody, if that makes sense. Like, I want people to be their self, but in a unique way. Not somebody boring that doesn't do anything because they're too scared to take chances. Like, nobody wants that around them. Go above and beyond anything that falls underneath the category of normal, regular, average. I was working at this company and I would do the same repetitive stuff every single day. Like, of course, when we had challenges and things of that nature, I would go out of my way because that's within me. Like, I like to win. So yeah, I would go out of my way for that, but it's like everybody was doing the same things, and I was just like, damn, I just want so much more. Like, do I really want to be selling this for the rest of my life? No. Like, I was building somebody else's dream, and that wasn't my dream. I didn't want to do that shit for the rest of my life. Not saying that it was a bad place, because I've had a lot of blessings through that place, but in the same token, I know that I wanted more for myself. So sometimes we have to go out of our comfort zone in order to get to the place where we want to go. And when you think about it, like, this is your legacy. Like, this is something that you want to pass down to your kids and your kids' kids and your kids. Like, I want my family to be set in the future. Not only my kids, but I want to buy my sister a big ass mansion. Like, I want to buy my sister 8 cars. Why can't I do that? Don't just say you're gonna do something and then never do it. Like, you don't want to look up and you 50 and you done nothing with your life extraordinary, nothing out of the box, nothing that you are proud of, nothing to pass down. Like, yeah, people have retirement money, but after you die, nobody gets that but your wife, and she might get a little pension, and it's not even like, it might be 25%. Like, who fuck no. I want more than that. Like, I want to have enough money in the bank where even if I die, they're still straight. Like, 2 to 3 generations is gonna still be straight. Like, that's my mindset. So in order to better yourself, you have to have a mindset of wanting more, period. You can't think any less. You have to want more. And not only want it, but you have to do more. What makes you different? How do you stand out? What do you want that you haven't obtained yet? It's good to write down things that can help you as far as get an idea on paper on what moves you want to make. And it can start off small. And then the smaller goals, add up to the bigger goals. Take it one step at a time, but you have to start. That's the biggest step, is starting.